Today I will show how to retorque the cylinder head bolts on this Fiat Spider 2000. Of course the same would be on a 124 Spider. I removed the intake air boot that was blocking this area. We have to remove whatever prevents us from getting to the 10 head bolts. The first step is to loosen the bolts. We are going to do it one at a time. So it shouldn't really matter what order we do it in, but why don't we just do it in the order that the bolts should be tightened in. And don't use a torque wrench to loosen the bolts, because a torque wrench could get damaged by doing that. So I'm just going to use a breaker bar. And I'm going to loosen it maybe just an eighth of a turn. Then here's my torque wrench, and it's set to 61 foot-pounds. And there, that one bolt is done. The next bolt is hard to get to because the intake plenum is in the way, but luckily this is a wobble extension, so should be able to do it with that. Of course, first loosen it. And the reason we have to loosen it is because of the difference between static and dynamic friction, which means it takes more force to break something loose than it takes to keep turning it. This angle is not working very well. And of course this is a very long torque wrench, so that causes a little bit of problems. It's very important to not stop torquing the bolt while we are torquing it, because the correct torque is reached while in motion. Also, we don't want to fully remove these bolts anytime the cooling system has coolant in it, because removing one of these bolts will mean we're gonna have a coolant leak out of the hole. We have torqued 3 bolts, and we need to continue to do the rest in the same pattern as the diagram in the factory shop manual, and then they will all be torqued to the correct specification.